So I'm going to be showing you exactly what I do to stand out in the market, differentiate myself, and win every listing before I even get there. I call it winning before I arrive. This is how you showcase your unique selling proposition. This is something that I've been doing for about 8 or 9 years. It's called a seller box. Now, I'm going to tell you everything that's in this box. First of all, let's talk about why I do this. Number one, I created this box so that before I meet with a seller, so a seller will talk to me and ask a question about something, or they ask for a market analysis, or before a listing presentation, what I will do is I will drop off this box. Notice here, it actually has their address on it. I'll show you another spot where I put their address as well. But it says, what is the value of your East County home? Now, I have a box that talks about value. I have one that's specifically made for sale by owners, and I have one that is for luxury properties as well as one that is for listings that have expired. And the box itself and the title speaks directly to the client that I'm trying to go after, or the seller that I'm trying to get. You'll notice here that there's a QR code. On this QR code, it will drive the seller to either a seller seminar where I actually have all these videos talking about selling, everything from exactly what you need to do from start to finish, or I'll drive them to a seller course. It's actually a course I created for sellers that talks about A to Z, what to expect when selling their home. So why do I want to do that? Because when I drive them to a funnel, AKA a website that's specific about selling, then they can binge watch videos, learn about a lot of information before I ever get there. I am winning before I arrive. It's answering all the questions before they even see me, so that I'm developing a relationship with them. They're seeing me as the authority. I'm developing trust. So when I get there, I don't have to do any of that. They already feel like they know me, and now all I have to do is take the listing. And you might be thinking, Krista, nobody's going to watch those videos. Yeah, they do. We have examples of how many people actually and how much time people have watched these videos. I can actually track who is watching what, depending on the way that I send it. Now let's get to what's inside the box. Let's first start off with just this. This right here, strategies for selling and marketing your home. And I talk about marketing, disclosures, negotiations, pricing, timing, showing, and so much more. I want to make sure that I'm answering questions and getting them to think about things that nobody else has even talked about. Also in this, I have got a buyer book. You may be thinking, Krista, why do you have a buyer book in a seller box? Because I want sellers to know that I also educate buyers. This buyers is a book specifically for buyers, talking about what is involved in the buying process from A to Z. And I have a book for sellers. What to expect when selling your East County home. What to expect when selling your Deer Ridge or Shadow Lakes home. Now, here's the thing about these books. These books elevate my authority. They're not some cheesy ghost-written book. It's actually a book written with my 23 years of experience in real estate and written with my knowledge by a New York Times best-selling editor. These books are written to showcase my value add and to talk about things that most people are never talking about. For example, in the seller book, I talk about geo-targeting, massive web exposure, how we get hours and hours of watch time, about the questions they should be asking other realtors. I talk about negotiations and so many more things. This book elevates my authority, and it shows why they should hire me and not someone else. Also in here, something small, I got a cute little pin that has my logo on it and a calendar, no big deal here. But also, I have got a listing presentation. Now, before I even show up to listing, I send them a 14-minute marketing presentation video that talks about anything and everything that I do in real estate that differentiates me. I'm not talking about things like open houses and brokers tour and things like that. I'm talking about things that have specifically to do with marketing their home and things that are different than every other agent would talk about. I then take my listing presentation, that's digital, and I put it in a beautiful, gorgeous little flip book that they can use that is updated with current market stats. For example, this one says social media user growth 2017 to 2025. And then I showcase all the things that we do on social media, not just things like posting on our business page and posting on our personal page, because I say to them, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, do you know that most agents are just doing things like posting on their business page, posting on their personal page? And think about it. When you go on your Facebook, how many people are actually seeing your posts? We are digital marketing experts. I have spent literally millions of dollars investing myself to learn how to massively expose your home to the masses online. And as you can see from this stat right here, we actually beat Zillow, okay? I'm talking about things like that. Again, a digital presentation before I get there. I want to back it up with something like this when I'm there. Also, and again, I'm dropping this off before I even show up. If somebody requests a home evaluation, if somebody's requesting a market analysis from me, they get this box with all this goodies in it. Before a listing presentation, they get this box with all these goodies in it as well. I also want to have samples of homes that we have sold in the past. I want to make sure that I've got flyers. This one shows we listed a house for $92,000 over asking price. In here, I have examples of other homes that I have sold so they see that I'm actually doing business. I have a comparison here of us versus them, letting them know that we sold the same exact house for $95,000 more than our competitors. And I let them know that these digital marketing strategies is why I was able to do that. I want to have samples of flyers, samples of postcards that go out so I can show, not just tell. I have a gorgeous, detailed 30-day plan to prepare to move and sell your home. Things that they can do all the way from day 1 all the way to day 30 that they should be thinking about prior to listing their home on the market. Now, again, more examples of 4-page colored brochures on there with information about us. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I'm showing them all the things that I can do. This right here, I only drop this off if they requested a market analysis but are not meeting with me. This is where I put the CMA, the comps of their home. Again, do not drop off the comps prior to a listing appointment, because if your price is not correct, they might not even list with you. Never, ever give an exact price. You should always have some kind of verbiage that says, Mr. Seller, understand this, that the price is determined by the condition, location, lot size, upgrades, amenities, all those things, age of a home, the backyard. I can't give you a full, accurate analysis of the value of your home until I've actually seen it, but here's an overall idea of what's happening in your neighborhood. Never ever give an exact price, because you cannot do that until you've actually seen the home. That goes for when somebody requests a market analysis and also before showing up to an appointment. And if you're showing up to a listing appointment, you should be going over that with them in great detail in advance in person. Also, I've got a marketing plan in here. And again, this marketing plan it's really talking about the things that I do that are different from other people. In my pre-marketing listing video, obviously, I tell them everything. Now I want to put it in writing so they feel comfortable. I just want to go over a few things. Again, I'm not talking about the normal things that normal agents talk about, because my goal is to differentiate myself and to get them to question, why isn't anyone else doing that? For example, target market paid advertisement on social media featuring the property tour video, which generates 50,000 plus views, comments, likes, and shares. Virtual property tour added to YouTube channel with description crafted to enhance search engine optimization. Creating cookies on the back end of the marketing to capture the target market audience. Online syndication, that includes blah, blah, blah. You get my point. There's a whole list of here of all the things that we do utilizing social media that most agents can't talk about because they have no idea how to do it, because they are not digital marketing specialists. I can go on and on about the things that we have here. Also, a spring seller's guide. This is updated, it's current. There are graphs and charts and information about what's happening locally and out of the area. And as you can see, it's information that isn't just general. It's very specific to exactly what's happening now. I want to educate them in this buyer's guide, let them know this is current and relevant about locally what's happening and nationally, and of course in their neighborhood if possible. And as I said, this guide is updated every season, winter, summer, spring, fall, with updated relevant current information for sellers. We also have one for buyers as well. You'll notice inside the box, I have here my core values. I want them to see what my core values are, right? And so they know that that's important to me. I've got my slogan here. When you do what you love, people love what you do. Give us a jingle. And then I've got all of my designations showing that I've got a master's degree, a bachelor's degree, and all the different specific real estate related designations that I have, and all the different places I've been featured, like Fox, Inman, Yahoo, Inc. 5000, etc. So this is how, my friends, my real estate friends, you win before you arrive. You showcase your unique value proposition. I can guarantee you this. Some of you are asking this question, I know. Oh my gosh, you do all of that. What does it cost? My question is, what does it cost for you not to do it? average, and I don't put every single thing in there. Every single box gets a book, a marketing plan, a seller's guide, for sure. That's the least that I'll do. If somebody requests a home evaluation, I'll also put the home evaluation in there, but I will not give a specific price. If you do this, I can pretty much guarantee that you will win the listing before anyone else. Accompany that with good, proper communication, knowing exactly what's happening in the area, being able to speak to the neighborhood, other homes that have gotten listed and have sold, be very, very knowledgeable, and showcase your information. You're going to be awesome. I mean, just the fact that we drive the traffic to a seller seminar or a seller course is 1,000% beating the competition. Accompany it with this box before you get there. Hands down, you're going to win. Hope this is helpful. Let me know how I can help you. If this is helpful, send it to somebody. Please subscribe. Thank you so much for your time, and I will see you next time.
Thanks so much for watching my video. You can learn more about how to be a successful real estate professional by watching other videos that I have. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. And as always, make it a great home selling and buying day.